everyone and welcome back to our coloring channel. Today we are going to color one of the most amazing and majestic animals on earth. The elephants are known for their big ears, long trunks and kind eyes. They are gentle giants that live in the grasslands and forests, and their grey wrinkled skin makes them unique and fun to color. So get your coloring tools ready, your grey, brown, blue and black pencils or crayons, and let's start coloring our elephant together. First, take a look at your elephant drawing. Notice how big and strong it looks with its large body, trunk and tusks. We'll start coloring from the top and move down step by step, making sure our elephant looks realistic and full of life. Let's begin with the head. Use a light grey color first. Start coloring gently over the forehead, around the eyes and down the trunk. Use smooth, even strokes so that the color looks soft. Don't press too hard, we'll build layers later. Elephants have wrinkled skin, so you can follow the direction of the wrinkles with your pencil to make the texture look real. Now, take a slightly darker grey or even a bit of blue grey to add shadows under the eyes, around the cheeks and along the trunk. Elephant skin is not just one color, it has shades of dark and light grey depending on the light. Blend the colors gently so that the changes look natural. Next, let's color the trunk carefully. The trunk is one of the most important parts of the elephant. It helps them eat, drink and even greet each other. Start at the top of the trunk with light grey, then darken it as you move downward. Add some short curved lines across the trunk to show folds in the skin. Leave a few lighter areas where light would hit. That will make it look round and realistic. Now move to the elephant's big ears. The ears are huge, thin and full of small veins. Start with light grey for the base color. Then use a darker grey or a little brown to shade the edges and the parts where the ear folds. If you want, you can add a soft pinkish tone inside the ear to make it look warmer. Elephants often flap their ears to cool down, so we'll make sure they look flexible and real. Next, color the eyes. Use dark brown or black for the iris and add a tiny white spot to show the reflection of light that makes the eyes look gentle and alive. Outline the eye carefully with a fine line of black or dark grey. Elephants have kind, calm eyes, so don't make them too dark or sharp. Now let's move down to the elephant's body. Start with light grey and cover the whole body, the back belly and legs. Use long strokes following the direction of the body to keep it smooth. Once you've covered everything with light grey, take your darker grey pencil or crayon and start shading. Add shadows under the belly, behind the ears, under the neck and around the legs. These are the areas that don't get much light. Add lighter tones on the top of the back, the head and the trunk where sunlight would hit. This contrast between light and dark gives your elephant depth and makes it look three-dimensional. Now color the legs. The legs are thick and strong, helping the elephant carry its heavy body. Use dark grey for the bottom part of the legs and lighter grey on top. Blend the colors softly so that they look natural. Don't forget to draw the wrinkles and folds around the knees and ankles. Add shadows under the elephant's belly to make the body look heavy and realistic. Let's color the feet now. Use dark grey or brown for the toes and the nails. Elephants have thick, round feet with visible toenails. You can add a small touch of white or light grey on top of the nails to show a bit of shine. Next, move to the tusks. Elephants' tusks are made of ivory and usually have a creamy white or light beige color. Use white or light cream for the tusks and outline them softly with a light grey pencil to make them stand out. If the tusks overlap the trunk, add a small shadow where they meet for a realistic look. Now look at the tail. Use dark gray for the tail and a bit of black for the hair at the end. Keep the strokes short and thin to look like real tail hair. At this point, your elephant's main body is almost complete. Now we'll add finishing touches and background details. To make the elephant's skin look more textured, you can add short fine wrinkles using your dark gray pencil. Draw them gently on the trunk legs and around the joints. Don't overdo it, just a few lines will make the skin look realistic. Now let's color the background. Elephants usually live in the grasslands or forests, so let's create that environment. Use yellow and light brown to color the ground. You can add a few patches of green grass around its feet. Add soft shadows under the elephant to make it look like it's standing firmly on the ground. For the background, you can draw a few trees or bushes. Use green and brown for them, but keep them light so they don't distract from the elephant. If you prefer, you can also make a blue sky above with a few white clouds that gives the drawing a bright and happy feeling. If your elephant lives in Africa, you might add a warm golden tone to the background to suggest sunlight and savanna grass. If it's an Asian elephant, you can draw more trees or a jungle setting. It's up to you, be creative. Now that your background is ready, let's return to the elephant for a few final highlights. Take a white pencil or crayon and gently rub it over the top parts like the head, back and trunk to add soft light. This will make your elephant look shiny and more three-dimensional. If you have a blending tool or even your fingertip, you can lightly blend the gray areas to smooth them out. This removes harsh lines and gives the elephant a soft, natural look. Now, take a step back and look at your finished work. Your elephant should look strong, wise, and calm just like a real one. It's amazing how adding different shades of gray and a few highlights can make such a big difference. Let's quickly review what we did today. We started by coloring the head and trunk with layers of light and dark gray. We moved to the ears and added pinkish and gray tones for realism. We colored the body, legs, tusks, and tail, blending the shades carefully. Then we created a natural background with grass, ground, and sky. Finally, we added highlights and shadows to bring our elephant to life. You did a wonderful job. Coloring an elephant takes patience and careful layering, but the result is always worth it. Every elephant you color will look slightly different, some lighter, some darker, but all beautiful in their own way. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun coloring this gentle giant. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep coloring, keep imagining, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now and happy coloring.